Loader's ready. Got our sleeves ready. I think we're good. Okie dokie. Welcome in this morning. We're going to do the random to get started. We always go 9 times. So we have the teams left over. Some pretty good teams. I mean, the Rockies got Condon. You got the Orioles always have good rookies. Oh, same with the Rangers and the Astros. So it's definitely good chances at stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the random. Starting at the top, we got the Diamondbacks, Orioles, White Sox, Reds, Rockies, Astros, Angels, Marlins, Twins, Mets, Giants, Cardinals, Rays, Rangers, Blue Jays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, yeah, Reds too with Ellie. I was rookie, but still anything Ellie's pretty cool. So we're going to randomize 9 times. Yesterday it was acting kind of funny, so hopefully it does the right way this time. 1, 2. Okay, this one's doing right. 3. Yesterday with basketball was being weird. 4, 5. Or I just don't know how to count. 6, 7, 8, and here we go, number 9. All right, update the post. Just give me a second. Greg Reese got the Braves and the Rays. Arbadillo with the Mariners and the Rangers. That's a pretty solid pull. Jeremiah Walton, Cubs and White Sox. Struble with the Nationals and the Orioles. That's a good pull. Tyler Haynes, Yankees, 5 and Twins. Jim Jennings with the Dodgers, 6 and Astros. Joe Desky, Pirates, 7 and Giants. Carl getting the Blue Jays along with his Tigers. Harlan Benner with the Red Sox and the Reds. There you go, Harlan. Robert Doyle picking up the Phillies and the Marlins. Got that wrong. 11 Brewers with the Cardinals for Giuseppe. Greg Reese getting the A's and the Mets. Good stuff there also. Ryan Joseph, 13, getting the D-backs. Jimmy O'Hara picking up the Rockies, and then Aaron picking up the Angels. Okay, I'm going to update the regular post real quick with those changes. Just so people can say it, or see it, excuse me. Tongue's not working very good lately. It's kind of annoying. This is bad. Dead air time. My apologies. Anybody coming in now, though, if you want to start giving me your guesses for an auto, that'd be great. Marlins. Heard an interview with some of the Marlin players the other day on Pardon My Take. Very entertaining, guys. Brewers, Cardinals. And we'll get started. It's weird, people wanting the Rockies. That's usually the last team anybody wants, but nowadays it's kind of funny. Okay. Here we go. All right. Welcome in. Once again, I'll go through ownership. Gregory's Braves, Rays, A's and Mets. Robert Doyle, Mariners, Rangers, Phillies, Marlins. Jeremiah Walton, Cubs, White Sox. Scott Struble, Nationals, Orioles. Tyler Haynes, Yankees, Twins. He had a second spot. Maybe I'm an idiot. No, that's it. Jim Jennings, Dodgers, Astros. Joe Desky, Pirates, Giants, and Brewers, Cardinals. Carl Gallagher, Tigers, Blue Jays. Harlan Benner, Red Sox, Reds. Ryan Joseph, Royals, D-backs. Jimmy O'Hara, Guardians, Rockies, and Aaron Malin, Padres, Angels. Hey guys, nice to have you with us. Just realized I forgot to send to one person. Okay, there we go. Yeah. It's like the old Kanye song, Jesus Walks, now it's Jesus Made. How you doing this morning, Carl? Glad you could make it. Vlad Jr., that'd be sweet. Ryan going with the Jesus Walks. And I think he's supposed to be pretty good too, if I remember right. Tyler, when you give me your guess when you get a chance, I'm going to have a quick sip of water. Hopefully I can get rid of this froggy voice this morning. Not sultry, apparently. Volpe, all right. Okay, product today. Saw one of these yesterday at the store, and I was like, well, let's throw that in. I was trying to figure out what to do for an extra. Let's just make it part of the break. So we got Bowman Mega. We got a Bowman Hobby, one auto guaranteed, or supposedly. And the little flagship. I haven't seen one of these yet. So obviously we got Heritage and we got Series 1. But I guess the flagship packs are kind of unique because they only come from this box. So, and then the oversized. So I did stop by and buy some stuff at the hobby shop yesterday to get us some supplies for those. Did not get a chance to look at stuff for the grab buy bag, so the prize box sucks. Just letting you know right now. So don't expect anything good out of the prize box. It's getting really thin pickings. Okay. Well, I'm just going to do our extras to get started with. We're starting with that Bowman. That's one of the extras. We're throwing it in, and then don't have much other baseball right now to throw in, so I'm just going to do a pack of 25 right now. Oh, Tyler, you got the Twins. The post should be updated on Facebook also. And it is not for some reason. I did all that work and it still did not update. Piece of shite. Facebook pisses the crap out of me sometimes. It's been 5 minutes updating and it never freaking worked. Okay. Brooks Lee didn't. Yeah, you always get Brooks Lee, don't you? Okay, well, I apologize. I did update it and it didn't freaking work. For those coming later, I will update after the break. People watching later. So first card out of this will be our first prize. It is a Dodger, Jim Jennings. Getting a little River Ryan. So I'll roll the dice for him. I'm going to spin it around, get through our base first, and then save the good stuff for the end. All right, Chris Bassett, Aaron Judge, Ramirez, and Rooker. So that'll be a dice drop. Tyler Stevenson, Zach Wheeler, Christian Mena, Will Brennan, Dylan Cease, Michael McGreevy, River Ryan, Josh Hader, Julio, Luis de los Santos, Casey Mize, Young-Hoo Lee, Jack Kawanowicz, Connor Wong, Ryan Jeffers, Dodgers, Gavin Sheets, Clay Holmes, James Wood, Jonathan India. James Wood. Most of the rookies I'm going to sleeve and top load later. Just any big names that pop out we'll do while we're going. But if there's anything that you feel like should be top loaded and I miss it, please let me know. Also, please let me know. Internet was kind of a little sketch this morning, so please let me know if you have any internet issues. All right, Andrew McCutcheon. I always like Andrew. Justin Henry Malloy, Tanner Bibby, O'Neill Cruz, Adel Amador, Christopher Sanchez, Brian Rocchio, Brian De La Cruz, Tyler Locklear, Emmanuel Clase, Jake Hangeberger on the blue. That's cool looking. Not number. That's a cool variation, though. I like that. That's sick. Bobby Witt Jr. on a Topps team. And they got stars, Harper and Trout. It's kind of funny they're together. So in this little extra pack, got a couple cards. I've never seen those. That special Marlins card. That's cool looking. On the Jake Hangeberger. Bobby Witt. How's everybody's Sunday? I think you called it yesterday, Tyler. You said that most likely the Pacers would put it away, and they definitely did. Really good shooting in the third quarter. Gave him a chance. So that's nice, Carl. Enjoying a relaxing Sunday morning. My family's all still sleeping this morning, so we've had a couple late nights in a row. Went to a concert Friday night, and then last night we were at a friend's housewarming till pretty late. More housewarming, barbecue, backyard hangout type of thing. So I like that one. We're going to put him up there for now because we don't have much else. So we have lots of duplicates, just the way the break's going to go. So I'm going to hold off on this until we get the other stack. Yeah, I love live music, and so we do quite a wide variety of different types of music. Rock, country, whatever, So we went and saw Brad Paisley Friday night and Walker Hayes. They put on a super good show. But and then the week before, I went to a rock funk concert with a couple local bands. That was pretty sweet. So yeah, I enjoy live music whenever I can get away. I was trying to talk my wife into let me go to a concert last night, but she said no because of money and also because the get together was my family's side. Oh, that's things. Are you at the airport or to 150? Okay, cool. I'll have to look and see. I didn't see that. Thank you. I may have just missed it. It looks more like a team variation instead of just a blue, though, because it has the Marlins around the edge. Super cool looking card, though. The bar, okay. Oh, okay. So the Marlins going out to Robert Doyle. Not that anybody could know. I thought it was, it's really cool, especially if it goes to happens to come to your team that you like. So, okay, before I forget, we did have Jim Jennings had the first cards. We're going to roll the dice. There are a couple packs in there. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 autos left. It's getting thin on baseball. So we have 3 times 2 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So Jim Jennings getting the Yandel Ricardo first Bowman. Chrome preview or whatever it is. If I could get my fingers to work. Jimmy Johns. Freaky fast. Okay. And we'll do the dice drop on those later. Yeah, we like a lot of variety music. My wife's a country girl, so she grew up listening to country music. So we try and catch some shows. And then our he's starting to really enjoy country music. He just keeps saying that was the best concert he's ever been to, which he hasn't been to a ton of them, obviously, but it was pretty sweet. So yeah, it was pretty fun. It was a good time. He was pretty excited. He ran into a couple of his buddies that were there with their families too. So he was like, I'm like, well, go run up and meet up with them. And so he ran down and hooked up with them and hung out for a while and laughed. So I remember at that age, it's super funny because I remember, oh, dang, that's the mic explosive. Sorry. Never mind. Disregard that. Don't know what you saw. Um, it's funny because when his buddy's mom is like a friend that I knew as a teenager. So it's like I remember running into her at a concert 30 years ago. So it's kind of funny for him to see his friends, her kids. So it just kind of weirded me out, but makes you feel old though. Okay, here we go. William Contreras, Bryce Harper, Tatis, PG Morlando on a first Bowman, and Sammy Hernandez first. And You Mean Lean. These will all get sleeves uploaded, but the chromes get going right now. So Edgelin Paris on a first, and then Kellen Lindsay on a chrome. So the Yankees getting a Perez. Oh, the mega box is what we're looking for here, pretty much. So, all right, Roki Sasaki, Adrian Castillo, Spencer Schellenbach, Ketel Marte, Kyle Tucker, Thomas White, Travis Bazana, love that name, Luis Morejo, Sammy Hernandez on a first chrome, and Hyungchan on a first Bowman chrome, Connor Norby, and Junior Caminero. So Tyler, you're stuck at a bar in. So are you at the bar in Florida at the airport, or just hanging at the bar waiting for the flights to take off? And are you still drinking pina coladas, or have you moved on to something else now? Because you're just hanging out until we get the good stuff. All right, Arazarena, Will Smith, Juan Soto, Sung Sha Sheng. Okay, so you're just hanging at the bar until the rain stops, then you go back out in the sun. Perfect, nice. I'm only a lot jealous still then, okay. Paulino Santana, Seaver King, Morlando on a first Bowman for the Marlins, and Luke Sinnert on a first Bowman for the Braves. We got Zach Wheeler and Pete Alonso. Oh, looky there. I got a bite. So when do you fly home to see the fam? Luis Angel Acuna rookie, Matt Chapman, Thomas Sagasi, Elvin Garcia, Samuel Basayo, D'Angelo Ortiz, Thomas White on a first for Marlins, Ismael Javier for San Diego, Kumar Rocker, and Nolan Arenado. These are all first in prospects. That's our base. Crazy. Heading home tomorrow. I'm sure the kids are missing you like crazy. I start missing the family like crazy after a few days too. I mean, I love when I've gone to Vegas and watched basketball for a week. It's pretty awesome. By the last day or two, you're like, okay, my liver could take a break, and get to see the family is nice because you do start missing them. Okay, well, I already opened one pack. Oh, and that'll be super fun. A little more tiring. All right, nice one here going out to the Red Sox and Tyler Benner. Josh Nixon Garcia on a first Bowman, and then Yoferi Rodriguez for the Brewers. Nice. Morlando coming back out on a Mega Box exclusive. Bryce Eldridge on a VIP, and Winston Santos. So some nice mega box first Bowmans. That's awesome. Whole pack almost virtually on the mega box exclusives. So the Marlins are eating early for Robert Doyle. So I take it the kids get out of school this week, or maybe, or soon, I would think. My son still has 2 weeks of school left. Last year is a middle school / junior high, so it's weird. Oh, so your oldest is going to be a freshman, same as mine. That's what Bronx is heading into freshman year, too. It's weird how time flies. And we went through like the orientation for the high school, and oh my gosh, it's a hybrid high school, like not hybrid, but like a prep high school. So it's like he's going to be in for a reality check. Your kids must start school like in early August then, I'm guessing. All right, Eglin Paris, this time on a Mega Box special. Cam Smith, Jackson Joby, nice one for the Tigers there. What we got here? Die cut. Thomas Sagis, nice one there for the Cardinals. That's a beaut. And then Hyosung Kim for the Dodgers. Nice little mega box packs, though. Little extras there that turned out good. This one's a beaut going out to the Cardinals. And the Cardinals are Joe Desky. Crazy how time flies, that's for sure. Oh, that's good at least. I can imagine private school's got to be expensive. Oh, that's funny. Bronx has been doing like a hybrid, which is pretty cool, but it's half online, half in person, and now he's going to be going to in person full time, first time in a couple of years. So it'll be a little tricky and going to high school at the same time. So it's going to be interesting. Okay, so you're gonna have to trust me. This thing's going to be a bear to get open on camera. So I'll do my best. I need the widescreen lens here. Okay, I gotta figure out how to pop this thing. Let's see here. Here we go. Woo! Flagship, sweet giant card destroying it. The last time it was floating, so it might be 10K. I do not want it damaged. Good lord. Okay, get some leverage here. My goodness, they damage them the way they put them in. That's so freaking annoying. Oh. Okay, so our oversized flagship collection card is got a Julio floating and then a Paul Skeens. Tiny damage on the corner, a little on the side. Super duper duper frustrating. On the way they have them, and they have them like wedged in on this corner right here. Like they literally have a tab over the side of it. Oh, so frustrating. Oh, I'm sorry, Giuseppe. I apologize. Hope you understand. I know it's a PC card still, but still very, very frustrating. So I apologize. We got the 3 flagships. We'll do those last. So sorry, excuse me. I did cover my mouth and everything, so I got 2, 4, 6 of those. 2, 4, 5, 6. So it's like they kind of mixed. I don't know if they ran out or what. So let's go top series one first. Let's just open all these bad boys. Very unique. Price is good though, so that's still fun to throw in at least. So what plans do you have in Miami, Tyler? You think we'll go do anything, all the tourist stuff, or? It's normally be dice drop, but it has 2 Yankees, so let's go into the Yankees and Tyler Haynes. We got Lawrence Butler, Jesus Sanchez, Pete Fairbanks, Mark Ventos, Jordan Westberg, Padres, Darnod, Freddie Freeman, Ryan Perot, Paul Skeens out of Grapefruit League, nice. Arenado on a Stars, nice with the Cardinals. Ronel Blanco, Mitch Garver, Braves, and Gunnar Henderson. Joe Ryan, Dalton Varsho, Garrett Cole, Tyler Soderstrom, Rafael Devers, John Gray, Orioles, Suarez. We got a Sparkly Gaussman for the Blue Jays and a Jose Ramirez on the Stars for the Guardians. Okay, little skeins. All right, Jackson Merrill, nice. Anthony Rendon, Jackson Holiday, Nico Horner, Edwin Diaz, Sedan Rafaela, Castillo, Tyler Gentry, Michael Bush, Spencer Steer, Brandon Marsh, Angelo Martinez, Ben Rice, rookie on the throwback, and then a Paul Skeens Stars. We're getting to the dog days of summer almost as far as sports. The NBA is down to less than 7 or less games. The NHL is down to 7 or less games. No football for another 2 months, pretty much. So have to spend time with your families. No, now it's time to get outside and enjoy the weather, I guess, right? Greg Jones, Jordan Beck, Elvis Martinez, Colt Keith, Matt Chapman, Carlos Narvaez, Hunter Green, Mitch Keller, Ryan Bliss, Vibra Estrada, Tyler Phillips, Brandon Fatt. We have a sparkle on a Colin Ray, Aaron Judge on a Stars, nice card for the Yankees. And then plenty to celebrate for the Diamondbacks and a Cody Bellinger. And like a lot of you, we'll be doing a couple of weeks vacation here and there through the summer. Nothing huge, but so the breaks will be definitely slowing down, which is kind of good. There's not a ton of new product coming out. So, well, there's always new product, but anyway, we'll have to slow down a little bit. We have 3 or 4 of you on here. In your opinion, I was planning on trying to get mail going out this week, but I just got select coming in. I was thinking about waiting till after select, so that way everybody can get their select cards right away in case we get some sweet hits. So, what do you guys think? O'Neill Cruz, Hushton Waldrop again, Jim Cave, Michael King, Corey Lee, Suarez, Reese Hines, Dylan Cease, Michael McGreevy, Plow Blackburn, Mike Piazza on a throw. That's kind of cool. And then Chapman on the Stars. Nice. And then Alvarez, Mackenzie Gore, and India. I just feel like once we break select, everybody's going to want those cards as quick as possible, especially if there's any XRCs or anything like that. So, all right, McCutcheon again, Henry Malloy, Tanner Bibby, Taylor Ward, Michael Garcia, Arenado, Drew Sweeney, Zach Wheeler, Christian Mena, Will Brennan, Juan Soto on a Stars. And then we got another dice drop, Whit Guerrero Judge, and Rob Refsnyder. All right, Blake Dunrook, Michael Toglia, Xander Bogaerts, Aaron Schunk. League leaders, that'll be a dice drop between the Phillies, Braves, and Cubbies. Acuna, Reese Hoskins, Seager, Brooks Baldwin, Brenton Doyle, Lindor, Mike Trout on a Stars. You got one of those, and then a Yankees and Drew Thorpe. No base this time. Okay, so we got our 3 dice drops. We're going to do it once for all of them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm an idiot. My bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a 2. So going out to the Braves. Chris Sale on the wins. Witt. 332 batting average in the Royals. Brian Joseph. And Aaron Judge. So Ryan, are you a Royals fan? So I know you support a lot of Chicago stuff, so I wasn't sure. I know you're a Bulls fan, so I wasn't sure if you were a Royals fan or just the Cubs were taken type of thing. Let those air out for a second. Sounds like the family's starting to wake up. Oh, you PC Witt. Okay, so I wasn't sure if you're a Royals fan or just Witt. Okay, thank you. I was just curious. So are you a Cubbies or a White Sox fan? Okay. Cubs just always get taken before you can get them. Okay. Yeah, Jeremiah is usually pretty quick on the Cubbies. He's a little slower this time around, but that's usually his team he goes for every time. Jeremiah only collects baseball pretty much. He was pretty excited. He's taking his son to his first Cubs game today. He posted some pictures on the train and everything. So pretty sweet. I was like, that's cool. Yeah, Pascantini, he's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. You don't mind him. I have a soft spot for the Royals just because when I was a kid, George Brett and stuff. A lot of those Midwest teams. I grew up loving. Well, Cal Ripken's my favorite player, so I loved the Orioles, and then my second favorite player was Tony Gwynn. So I love the Padres, and I love Vince Coleman and the Cardinals. So it's like funny how like different teams you like because of the players. But I did like the Royals and George Brett. I love the Tigers and Alan Trammell. Oh, nice, Scotty. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. You've got time to give me your guess for an auto if you'd like to. Nothing crazy's come out yet. It's been kind of a slow, slim pick. His best card's probably the die cut Cardinals card going out to Giuseppe, and then the huge Paul Skeens. So, all right, Joe Ryan, Richie Palacios, Brady Singer, Yu Darvish, Schwarber, the most leadoffs, Mookie Betts on some sort of variation. That's cool. Sean Burke, rookie, and Jake Berger. Hope you had a good time at hockey. That's awesome. George Kensky for the Guardians. Nice. Chorio on the record breaker. Tyler O'Neill, Bregman, McCuttons, Jordan Walker, Burleson, Trey Turner, Dustin Harris, rookie, and Del Castillo. Ronel Blanco, Aroldis Chapman, DJ Edders, Jackson Holiday, Blake Dunn, and Trevor McGill. Caglione. All right, that's a fun name to say, too. And we only have one auto guaranteed, so we'll do $25 break credit if we pull that bad boy. Kate Smith, Brandon Nemo, Heston Kierstead, Tariq Skubal. That kid's so good. Castellanos, AJ Pook on the Chrome update. Christopher Morel, Marcus Simeon, Brooks Baldwin, and Ryan Weathers. All right, Marcel Osuna, Jake Rogers, Robert Suarez, RBIs. I guess that's a dice drop. I mean, it kind of looks like it's going to Judge. But I guess to make it fair, we'll make it a dice drop. Tyler Gentry and Ha-Seong Kim. So unlike the Blaster or the Blasters and Megas we've done so far, Heritage has actually been pretty solid. That little group of packs sucked. So that was very disappointing. Only one Chrome update, and it's AJ Poop. But nothing too crazy at all there. Okay, so we'll dice drop this to make it fair. One's going to be Judge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a 3 going out to the Guardians. And who's the Guardians? Jamie O'Hara. Somebody's phone upstairs is going off. I can hear it. Hopefully they're not looking for it. All right, so here's the cool part of this whole thing is the flagships. I don't know what they're going to look like, but apparently different cards. So here are the 15 flagship cards. I'll do a prize. First card out is a twin, which is Tyler Haynes. Tyler, if you're still with us, give me a number. Carlos Correa. Oh, they are thick. Michael Harris. Tucker, that's a cool one for the Cubbies. Numbered. Ooh, that is sick. 21 of 25 on the flagship. Ooh, that's a beaut. Congratulations. Tyler's at the hotel bar waiting for the rain to stop. He may not be able to hear me. So congratulations. Finally, he's been waiting for a good card to come his way. Jeremiah, he's at the game, and now he gets a suite to 25. Kyle Tucker. That's a cool card. And then we finish up with rookie Grant McCray for the Giants and Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. So the Mets is Greg Reese, and the Giants is Joe Desky. These are thick boys, too. I don't know if they'll go in 59s. Find out, apparently. 10 and 12, okay. Those are cool, though. It's kind of a cool-looking card, though, and it's nice and thick. Reminds me of, like, the Origins in basketball we just did last night. Before we open the next pack, let's get Tyler his prize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, Interesting. Let's see where your head's at here. We have a Tariq Skubal first Bowman, non-chrome, but first Bowman, or a Jacob deGrom die cut. So those are your choices there, Mr. Tyler. Skubal rookie, first Bowman. Yeah, okay. I figured you might go with that one. That's a pretty cool card. When I came across that one, he had it like in his, didn't even have it like in a special spot in his boxes. I was like, oh, that's cool. It's not even that old, but it's still a nice card. Okay, let's open one more of these. These are fun. Now I see what the desire to get the box is for. Just these things are sweet. All right, Ketel Marte, Ben Rice Rook, Amador rookie, Jose Altuve, and a Bryce Harper gets a sleeve. Amador for the Rockies, Jimmy O'Hara, and then Ben Rice for the Yanks. Tyler. Yeah, you bet, buddy. We're getting close. We're 40 minutes in, so that rain's got to be almost over now. Starting to slow down for you. Okay, last pack. I'm glad we got a cool numbered card out of this. That makes like the whole box feel almost worth it. The giant schemes and that numbered Tucker. Little sucker. All right, Jonathan India, Alec Bohm, Zach Neto, Churio, and Brent Rooker. Not a single rookie in that whole pack. That stinks. Oh, well, the rest of them are good. Okay. Well, so far that Tucker helps out the break a lot. Now we're on to the Bowman. 400 packs. That's what it feels like sometimes. 24 packs. One auto. So we'll go ahead. Oh, that's the first number. We got to do a prize too. I forgot about that. We got to do a prize for Jeremiah. We'll get this thing open. There are stacks here. Stacks on stacks. Empty box. I guess you guys can see that, but just making sure. Okay. 246. 246. 246. And the last stack. 246. Okay. I'm gonna roll the dice for Jeremiah. So he doesn't head to the Cubs game. We have a 6 times 3 is card 18. Okay. A little pack to rip at home. Him and his son can enjoy ripping this little Big League Baseball. Sweet. Okay. So I'll go ahead. We'll do, obviously the auto will be a prize in here. I'll go ahead and do the first numbered card too that comes out, and the last pack card in the pack. So we're going to open up all this stack. So the first number may not be truly the first number, but it's the first number we're going to come across. That's how we're going to do it. Once again, we're not really top loading everything right now. There's just too much. So all the prospects and all the first Bowmans will get top loaded. Well, the prospects will get sleeved, and then first Bowman's top loaded. If there's something you see you want top loaded, please let me know. Numbers and variations will get top loaded. So this is 24 packs of 8 cards each, and 60 to 80% of them are prospects and rookies. So gotta be reasonable. We never know when 5 years down the road one of these guys is the next Tariq Skubal. So that's why I try and take care of him as best I can. I'm sure you do the same thing. You take them and you put them in a corner and hold on to them and just wait and see. Gary Hill might be the next Tariq Skubal in 5 years. So, sorry, that was just the name sitting on top. So, okay. All right, Sammy Hernandez, Chase Hampton, Kobe Mayoruck, Julio, Rockstar on the Amador. That's a cool looking card. And then a first numbered right off the bat, Bryce Rayner for the Tigers. Carl Gallagher, 91 of 150. Nice looking card on the prospect. High school stats. So give me 2 numbers when you get a chance. Keep them under 25. We're getting a little low on the box if you can, Carl. And then Bresnahan on a first Bowman. O'Neill Perez, Basana, PJ Morlando, Lawrence Butler, Machado, number 15. There we go, Cardinals. Weather Holt. And then Song Che Ching for the Pirates and Wen Hu Pan for the Phillies. So Bresnahan. Got a cool look. I'm glad I got you a good little PC card there for you, Carl. Nice one here for the Rockies on the Amador. Going after Jamie. Chang for the Weather Holt for the Cardinals. Cardinals had a couple good cards coming out. Yeah, pitchers, you just never know, right? Like, it's a little trickier with pitchers, it seems like. We'll put our 2 numbers together here, Cubs and Tigers. Rivals and friends. Okay. JJ Weatherholt, Paulino Santana, yeah, that's the Niners, Thomas White, Shote Imanaga, Austin Riley, Lindor, Max Clark on a chrome, Alex Mooney, Hagen Smith, Basayo, Xiao Shang, Jackson Job, Zach Nito, Carson Benj. And we got a Tink Hence on the Sparkle. That's not numbered. Good looking card, though, I thought for sure. Jacob Wright on a first Bowman. Mitch Jebb. Tink Hence back. Garcia. Shohei gets a sleeve. And Ozzy Albies. Nice looking card there for the Cardinals again. Cardinals are doing good. Joe Deskey's getting his value out of the Cardinals. Guardians. And then the Mets. The Mets are with Greg. And the page didn't load correctly. If you're curious who your second team is, again, please ask me, and I'll let you know as best I can. And I'll redo the page a little bit later. Tyler Locklear on a chrome. That's a good-looking card. Pineda on a first Bowman chrome, along with a Marejo. Leo DeVries, Gary Hill, Asbel Gonzalez, Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, Bazana. There we go, number 8 for the Guardians. Nice one there. Boom, boom. Jim O'Hara, Tink Hence, and Owen Wild for the Rays. Guardians get 1, the Reds get 1. Their C's mess me up sometimes. And should have some more funner baseball product coming back soon. Hopefully less repetition. So go forward with products. That's the thing, I love Bowman, but man, you get some massive repetition for sure. Try to clean things up real quick. Trying to make it a little better organized going forward. Here we go. Aaron, oh no, is it Arun Escobar? Interesting. Lucas Ramirez, Christian Moore, CJ Abrams, Gunnar Henderson. There we go. Dylan Cruz on the die cut. Heck yeah. Nice one for the Nationals. And Scotty, that's a cool looking card. All right. Sammy Hernandez on a first Bowman. Emil Morales. Fren Herber Montilla. Kevin McConnell. Jared Sundstrom. Jacob DeGrom. Rafaela. Basana on the Guardians. Nice. Merlando. And Yoncel Luis. So a nice Dylan Cruz coming out for you, Scotty. Good timing. Almost halfway through and haven't got our auto yet. That's good. We'll save it as long as we can. Beautiful Dylan Cruz. And then Basana for the Guardians. Jacob Wright for the Dodgers. All right, look at my fingers. If it's all blurry, I apologize. Getting some weird glare too. I really need to upgrade my camera. I'm going to try and get that all done by the end of the year. All right, Cameron Sullivan, Esteban Mejia, Bishop Letson, Brian Reynolds, Logan Gilbert, Eli De La Cruz, Ismael Javier, Christian Cambrell, Carlos Tavares, Ichiro Cano Hernandez, Janeway Lin, Christian Yelich, Chase Jung, my wife's having a conversation. Colson Montgomery, number 29 for the White Sox, nice. Thomas White, and Hyung Chung Colson for the White Sox, number 29. I'm sure it's not as loud as to you guys as it is to me, but I hear my wife like talking very loudly in the background. I'm like, get myself in trouble. Calm down, kid. Oh, so many cards, oh my lord. Why do I do baseball? I love it. All right. Caleb Lomavita, Rafael Flores, Juan Carlos Lara, Riley Green, Perez, Ha-Seong Kim, Leo DeVries, Luke Sinnard, Walter Yannick, Kellen Lindsay, Matt Wilkinson, Devers, Orelvis Martinez, Greatness Loading. There we go. There's the Brooks Lee you've been waiting for, Tyler. Behind it, we got an Eglin Perez, like the snake skin looking. That's cool looking. And then Showalter and Conrad Kaysen. Nice little end of the stack there, coming for Tyler Haynes. Eglin Perez. Looks snakeskin. I'm not sure if that's what it is or not. It's cool looking though. And all your Brooks Lee love that you've got. Is there another name for it? Maybe you guys know. I don't know. Definitely not numbered, but definitely a cool looking card. Okay, done with one stack. No auto yet. Run out of sleeves. All right, we have a prize for the auto and the prize for the last card in the last pack at the very bottom down there. Sorry, wife's messaging me. Probably heard me talking about her. Get myself in trouble. Okay. Here we go. Nick Kurtz, Kyle DeBarge, Willie Adams, Razarina, Kyle Teal on a loading greatness, the White Sox, Mejia on a first, and Cameron Sullivan on a first. It's been an hour, Tyler. The rain stopped. Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like I can't remember the next words now. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. Aiden Miller. So I get excited when I see a card coming. Carson Benj. Hey, Jesus. Jesus Male. The Brewers. Corey Seager. Thomas Sagas. River Ryan for the Dodgers. 008 to 399. Nice card there going out to Jim Jennings. That's cool. Castillo on a first. Tavares on a first. Javier Mogollon. Malcolm Moore. Luis Pena. Nick York. And Matt Chapman. Nice numbered card coming up for Jim Jennings and the Dodgers. And a River Ryan. 008 out of 399. And Tavares for Washington. Open one more pack of top loaders. Flying through them. All right, we got Jason Churio, number 69, dude. Esteban Gonzalez on a first. Caleb Lomavita. Cody Freeman. Montes. Jose Birela. Bobby Witt. Jackson Churio. Luis Angel Acuna. Whoopsie. Cobb Hightower. 60 of 350 on the first Bowman going out to the Padres and Aaron Malin. Heck of a beautiful card right there. Nice card. 60 of 350. Nice job, Aaron. Congratulations. Nice PC card, too. I always love when a card comes out that you like and it's a PC. We're getting some good numbered cards. We're getting some good rookies coming out, so that's good. We got Cheerio. Come on. Okay. All right, Yumin Lin on a first. Franklin Arias. Peyton Eales. Gary Hill for the Rays to $4.99 on a first. And the Rays are Greg Reese. Nice. Emmanuel Clase. Adley Rutschman. Carson Williams on a VIP. Tavares on the snakeskin for Washington. There we go, Struble. All right, Gregory Barrios on a first. Connor Griffin. Colt Emerson. Brito. Tristan Casas. Matt Olson. Luis Angel Acuna on a rock star this time for the Mets. Nice. Cole Fontenelle. O'Neill Perez. George Klassen. Aiden Alvarez. Richard Matich. Mike Trout. And Shane McClanahan. Boom, boom, boom. Sweet, sweet cards coming out like crazy. They're all over the place. They're everywhere. Tavares. Glengarry Hill. Glengarry Ross. Sorry, I need to mess with my I have some sleeves downstairs, and I just would rather not have to stop the break to go get them. I thought I had enough, but they're going real fast. Yeah, some nice cards coming out. That's awesome. That's Tavares. My buddy, Gary Hill. Okay, let's continue on. We got Jet Williams, number 58. Rafael Flores on a first. Weatherhold on a first. Braylon Payne. Yancel Villarreal. Ricardo Yan. Tovar. Holiday. Merrill. Ricardo Vaughn. And Nick Hertz. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. All right. Now we can get all these bad boys protected. Okay. Thank you guys for your patience. I can't believe we haven't got an auto yet. This is crazy. And then my worry starts getting me that they screw us and we didn't get an auto, because that's always a nerve-wracking feeling too. Thank you for your patience. I cruise through these, hopefully cruise. Get behind there while I was waiting on sleeves, so. Okay, now we're caught back up. See some more sparkles coming. Let's get something awesome. Here we go. Han Seok Jang, Will Simpson, Jonathan Long, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Aaron Judge, Jacques Caglione, nice one there for the Royals, and Ryan. Then we got for Washington back again, Seaver King, this time on the checkerboard. Not numbered. Nice card though for the Nationals. Mitch Jebb and Cruz, Victor Rodriguez, and Drew Jones. I feel like he's been a prospect for a long time. So the Pirates picking up Mitch Jebb. Washington picking up another nice card. Royals getting a little Jacques Caglione. Going out to Ryan. Nice one. Getting down to the nitty gritty. I think I saw our auto. It's behind Scooble, so I'm going to put it down for now and we'll get through the rest here. There we go for the Dodgers. Ohtani's Showtime Showcase on a little sparkly, beautiful card. Kellen Lindsey, Cam Caminiti, Quinn Matthews, Ortiz Jr., Emil Morales on a prospect, River Ryan, Corbin Carroll, number 42 for the Rangers, Alejandro Rosario, nice one for the Rangers, and Robert Doyle, Eglin Perez on a first, Aaron Escobar, and Jesus Lopez. So behind Scooble is our auto. This one here for the Rangers and Robert. And Ohtani and Jim. That's a cool card. No Vlad at all. Sorry, man. I mean, we do have one pack left, but it's looking like no. I'm glad you got that numbered card at least out of there. A little something. Okay, let's see what the auto is. It's a first Bowman. Numbered 55 of 499. J.J. Weatherholt for the Cardinals. Cardinals have been, from the very beginning, getting some cool cards. Going out to Giuseppe Deschi on the Cardinals. Didn't get much for his Brewers, but the Cardinals came to play. So congratulations, Giuseppe, on that one. Oh, he is. How come nobody picked the Cardinals then? If he's that good. Oh, too funny. Well, I'd heard the name, but I didn't know he was that big. That's cool. Thank you, Scott, for letting me know. Let me roll the dice then for Giuseppe, and then we'll get our last prize. 4 times 6 is 24. There we go. Joe getting a little sparkle Max Meyer. Oh, I guess, Carl, you weren't the first number. I said the first number, I thought. Or maybe you did. Did you? Oh, you did give me 8 and 17. I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. I looked at it wrong. I apologize, Carl. I did forget about it all the way. I am an idiot, so thank you for reminding me. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, same with Colorado. Yeah, because you're chasing Condon. So let me get yours then real quick too. 8 and 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. So your choices are a Carson Wisenhunt out of Select, multicolor concourse prism, or a mini Mariano Rivera card. Mariano Rivera, excuse me, out of Allen and Ginter. Sorry about that, Carl. I am a fool sometimes. Such a fool as I. So Sparkly Wizenhunt or a mini Rivera. Whiz, all right. Last pack, last card will be a prize. Let's see what it is. It's almost our auto in the last pack. Let's see. Marcos Torres, Nabil Mariano, Vlad. There's base Vlad. It's better than nothing. Will Smith again. Ooh. A red this time. Rhett Lauder on the die cut. Going out to the Reds. And Harlan Benner. There we go. Nice. Bishop Letson on the first Bowman. Asbel Gonzalez. And Cole Fontenelle for the Angels. The last card is the Angels. And Aaron Malin picking up the last card. So roll the dice for Aaron. Couple nice cards. Last pack. That's cool. It had another die cut in there. Helping out some of the teams. Helping out Harlan for sure. Okay, let me roll the dice for Aaron. 5 times. 5, card 25. Last card is a Jonathan Mejia. Jonathan Mejia, double bubble. Not the greatest, sorry, Aaron. And I appreciate you guys jumping in. I'm going to do a deep dive and recap. My brain's not wanting to work today. So that's there. That's Cubs. That's Tigers. Okay. Thanks you guys for joining in. If you could get going, I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping me company today. Okay. Fun break. Not some huge hits, but a nice, really good rookie auto. I like the giant schemes. We got a bunch of numbered cards, which is kind of cool. So kind of a fun break. I feel like almost everybody, one of their 2 teams, had some cool cards come out. It's easy for me to say, I suppose, but where's the Twins at? All those Brooks 3 hits. Guardians, there we are. Washington. Washington had a solid break, yeah. Thanks you guys again, though, for keeping me company. I appreciate it. Hope everybody has a good day. The rest of the day. Where are we at here? I can't imagine. Yeah, I've moved on. I used to play basketball a bunch after the last knee injury. I've moved on. I pretty much only play volleyball now, and even then, that beats the crap out of me. Play a lot in the sand, and that's super fun, but not always the best decision. So I get you. There we go. That's where that was. Okay, Mets. Guardians again. Guardians. Okay. One of the last ones that was so low. Okay. It's a fun sport. I enjoy it. My son's starting to get to it, so it makes it super fun, something we can do together. I can still beat him now, but he's going to pass me soon. Not much for the Red Sox for you, Harlan, but like I said, you got a couple cool cards for the Reds at least. Was Nixon Garcia on the Mega Box exclusive, the nice card there. Brooks Lee coming out for Mr. Tyler. He's in the sunshine finally, hopefully. Cam Smith for the Astros on a nice Mega Box exclusive. For the Giants and Joe Deska, we got the Grant McRae on the flagship and then Bryce Eldridge VIP Mega Box. For the Rockies, Amador came out on the flagship and then a Rockstar Amador. The Bowman Chrome, cool. Jamie. For the Mets and Greg Reese, we got a Benj VIP and an Acuna Rockstar and a Acuna flagship, along with the Jet Williams number 58. So not bad for the Metis. Rangers, Santos on a Bowman and a Rosario number 42. White Sox, Colson Montgomery number 29 and a Kyle Teal Greatness Loading. Getting weird glares off that. Sorry about that. All right, for the Royals, Greatness Loading on a Jacques Caglione, a Bobby Witt Jr. on a throwback kind of looking card, and then a Hung Sung on a first Bowman with a little fuzzy on the top. For the Royals and Ryan. All right, for the Guardians, we've got a Bazana number 8, Bazana VIP, and a Churio number 69. So a couple nice cards there for the Guardians. And Jamie. Rhett Lauder on a die cut for the Reds. That came up at the very end there, helping out Harlan Benner. James Wood on a base, and then we got Seaver King on a checkerboard, and a Dylan Cruz die cut, and a Carlos Tavares snakeskin for the Nationals, all coming out for the Nationals, and Scotty Struble. So nice cards there. Morlando on a Mega Box, along with White first Bowman, Morlando first Bowman, and a Jake Berger Marlins parallel coming out for the Marlins. Nice looking cards there. Robert Doyle. Sheng Sheng for Pittsburgh, along with Paul Skeens Stars, Paul Skeens Grapefruit, and the giant Paul Skeens back there. So Joseph picking up some of his Paul Skeens love. For the Brewers, Jeffery Rodriguez on a first Bowman Sparkles and a Colin Real on a silver. For the Yankees, Eglin Perez on a snakeskin, Ben Rice on a flagship, Aaron Judge on a Stars, and a Ben Rice on a throwback, along with a Perez on a Mega Box exclusive. So some nice Yankees cards coming out for Tyler. Carson Williams on a VIP, along with a Gary Hill to $4.99 for the Rays, and Greg Reese. Otani showing up on a Showtime showcase, and a Ha-Seong Kim on a Mega Box, and a River Ryan to $3.99 going out to Jim Jennings. For the Tigers and Gary, Jackson Jobe on a Mega Box exclusive, and then a Bryce Rainier to $150. Only one really nice card coming out for Aaron Malin, but at least it was a first Bowman to $350. Beautiful looking card on the chrome going out to Aaron Malin. And for the Cubbies, not a lot, but one they did is an awesome one. Kyle Tucker on the flagship to $25. Beautiful card going out to Mr. Jeremiah Walton. Big winner, though, the Cardinals and Joe Deske. Tink Hentz on a Sparkles. Weatherholt number 15. Thomas Sagis on a Mega Box die cut. And a JJ Weatherholt auto to $4.99. So thanks you guys again for helping fill this, helping me get through it. Look for Select sometime the next day, probably tomorrow, and hoping to break on Wednesday. So thank you guys again for all the support, not just now, but for the last 5 years, and supporting me and Bronx. And as we all go through life changes, it's cool to hear your guys' stories and your kids getting older and stuff too. Makes it just more real as friendship and going forward. So thank you all. Hope you have a great day, and we will talk soon.